One of the things you'll notice about the new layout is the overall, the overall sense of spaciousness, and at the same time, a really modern kind of feel to the interior. This is the two-screen system that we are introducing on all the higher premium vehicles. So these are the controls for the climate control. One of the things that you'll notice that is unique is obviously we have included a touch interface, so it's both touch, but it also is still giving you a tactile feedback. And it's, this is the key thing for me, is that we really didn't just swap one technology for the other. What we did is we added everything we've learned over the past years with MMI, such as the haptics and the click and all that stuff, into a touchscreen environment. So it's an environment that people are used to, and we're adding that to sort of having the Audi look and feel. And one of those things has always been the button click for us. So we've integrated that click from both the sound, so you're actually getting sound of that click, as well as the physical feel. Besides that, you of course can go very quickly up and down, so it is also very intuitive. But it's very well organized, and so this bottom is focusing on air conditioning and car controls, and then of course up here you have the classical MMI. One of the things you'll notice right away is obviously the ability to touch screen, the ability to pinch and expand the map. You also see just how great the resolution is. It is just so much quicker in processing than previous models. And then that high resolution we're also using in the virtual cockpit. So this is the second generation virtual cockpit with retina display. So it's much crisper. And so even here, when you switch to navigation, you see how beautiful and crisp that map is. So same tactile feel here. Here you see the menu on the overall menu. One of the things that's really nice is that you can customize it as well. So now, now for example, you could move this over here, and you can arrange it the way you like. This was very key to us, because we wanted to obviously make sure that not only is it modern and really nice to use, but it's also something you can customize. You are also able to customize these things as well, so you can, for example, move it up and down the way. But this this menu on the left always stays, because that's the sort of the general menu, and on the right, of course, you got all the different functions. Let's see. Maybe we talk about the camera functionality a little bit. So when you push the camera button here, this would of course activate also when you shift in reverse. You can get your 3D effect here. So this is essentially simulating the view of the vehicle on the cameras, and you can also zoom in, zoom out, so that now it's really easy to see sort of where you're driving, because not only are you seeing sort of around the car, but you actually see the car itself moving. So I think that's pretty special. We also have some specific systems like maneuver assist, as well as a wheel curb assist on the driver assistance systems. So that's protecting you as well. But the camera view is definitely something new that we added to make parking even more intuitive than it was now. Obviously, internet radio is now integrated as part of the different sources that you would find here. So that's online, not right now activated, but normally obviously that would be. Yeah, so overall very intuitive functionality, and all new look and feel. One of the things you see is of course how it fits into this so-called black panel. So the black panel is all dark, of course, and then when you start the car, the system wakes up and this becomes a screen which you previously have not seen. So it's really sort of integrating design as well as technology into one place.
Could
Good.
you enter a destination?
I can enter destination, yes.
Maybe
So let's see. Where are we now? Oh, so we actually had a destination in there. So this changes into a large touchpad now. Yeah. So you can just. It will read the entire line, so you don't have to wait until the next letter is read. It will read the entire letter. So this is a new improvement, and obviously a much larger overall space where you can type as well.
Oh, swipe back deletes.
Yeah, this is the overall swipe. So that super quickly swipes, yeah, which is obviously nice, but. There you go. So
nice.
The same
That's
way.
really cool.
So you have that, and then again, if you want to quickly delete, then you just do that.
Where are the cameras that allows you to do that 360 bird's eye
yeah,
view?
no. So we have one in the back, two in the mirrors, and one in the front, and then you fuse them together.
Any improvements on the virtual cockpit? And
just the resolution and the new look and feel. So it doesn't look the same. It has a little bit of more of a 3D look with the with the needles and stuff. But that's really about it. Is the resolution? It's super crisp, really, and obviously much quicker. So when you zoom in, zoom out, which is very intensive for processing, particularly with Google Maps, it's much nicer now. You see it in front of you. It's just so beautiful, so crisp.
Does this have the functionality where you can say it's too hot, or is that just in the A7?
No, that's here as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you said there's it's a natural.
Yeah, but this is not a US spec car, so we won't get that.
Okay.
We won't get that in the demo.
That was so cool.
The haptic response is really, it's very localized.
It's really cool, huh? Yeah, yeah.
Is it just down here, or
no?
do you
it's
get
up here as well. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely same way. So you can do that. Beautiful haptic, obviously. It really requires minimal travel to open up the door. But then you also have, in case the car ever runs out of power, you have a mechanical override, so you can still use your.
So the first click is electrical.
Yep.
And then the second one is the actual mechanical opening of the door.
Exactly right. Exactly right. So 99.9% of the time, but if you ever needed to get out and there was no power in the car, which could theoretically happen, then you basically just use the larger release.